someone asked for my advice on whether they should do a coding bootcamp, and they're originally from Los Angeles and in the entertainment industry. So I wanted to give my 2 cents on thoughts on doing or giving up whatever you're doing right now in order to transition into technology. So this is for that person. I think that you really need to start with the hypothesis or your thesis as to why you are looking to switch from entertainment into technology. Like, if technology is something that you want to get into, the going to a boot camp and becoming an engineer is not the only way to break into that industry. Second of all, doing a boot camp is not necessarily going to guarantee you a job in the industry as well, in technology. So that's an important thing to remember. It'll definitely give you a leg up, but there's a lot of work in order to break into tech as well. So the first thing is, what is the goal? Is the goal to be an engineer? If so, then switching over and doing one of those boot camps is a great way to do it. It's definitely more time effective, even though you're going to have to pay for it, as well as you're going to lose any income that you might make during the 6 months or a year-long boot camp, during the 6 months or year-long boot camp experience that you sign up for. So you save on time, but you lose out on money in the short term. If programming and coding is something that you definitely 100% want to get into because you really enjoy that, then I think it's a good move. I think that for the person who this is about, they're a young person, there's plenty of time. They're only I think they're 30, 31, so there's plenty of time for them to reap the rewards and after a year spent in the boot camp, you just have the rest of your life to reap the benefits of that education. However, based on the email, I think that they're just leaning more towards technology because it is more lucrative and seems like it's more fun right now than the entertainment industry, where it's easy to feel like you're stuck and you can't progress in your career, and you start to realize that you want to get out. So if that's the case, and they don't necessarily have a proclivity towards engineering itself, then I would look into, especially if money is a factor, then I would look more into building inroads into people who work at technology companies and getting in that way and starting your career from that angle, versus just jumping in and doing a boot camp, a coding boot camp, because you think that engineering is the only way in. It's definitely not. There's a lot of other roles. You can be a community manager, you can do content, you can be a product manager. There's so many different ways and so many different other opportunities, especially if you're in a major city like Los Angeles, to work in technology without making that full jump into coding. So that's a ramble. Hopefully I'll be able to organize these thoughts a bit better in the written form, but I did just want to put something together so I can email that back.